Hi, Riley. Nice to meet you.
Hi Drew, nice to meet you. I love your facility.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I graduated from Ithaca College. I played lacrosse while I was there. I really enjoyed that, and that kind of helped me with time management and helped me be more well-rounded because I wasn't just focusing on school. What else? I was born in Massachusetts, and I lived there my whole life, and then came to school here. Okay, that's it.
I do. Cool. So, can you tell me why you're interested in this position?
I saw it and I really want to work in a rehab hospital. And I'm from Massachusetts, I'm from the area. I feel like I could relate to people because of that. And I really like the setting because you can work with patients and you can really see a lot of improvement while they're with you and you get to spend a lot of time with them. And I just think it's like a really rewarding setting to work in.
Okay, great. So can you share some of your strengths and weaknesses?
For strengths, I would say I can really relate to patients and I'm easy to talk to.
So where do you see yourself in about 3 to 5 years? What can you see yourself doing?
In 3 to 5 years, I would hope to be working in a rehab hospital like this one. I want to specialize in neuro, so hopefully I'll be working on that. And just continuing education, getting some more certifications, stuff like that.
Okay, cool. So, can you tell me about like a challenging situation that you had with a patient or maybe a staff member in your past experiences that you're working to overcome or something like that?
Sure. One thing that comes to mind is at one of my clinicals, I had a patient who was kind of malingering workers' comp, and he was kind of belligerent and difficult to work with, not very cooperative. But we did our best to treat him like we treat any other patient because he's getting referred visits, but we were just sure to document every single thing he said and give our honest opinion about him not being a good candidate for therapy, and so just kind of dealing with someone who is difficult to work with.
Okay, good. And are there like any particular types of patients that you like to work with over others? Or?
Like I said before, I prefer neuro patients, but I like to see a wide range. It keeps you kind of up to date on all your different skills, but I'm really interested in neuro patients.
And last one, do you have any questions that you would like to ask me?
I would ask, how many patients does a therapist see normally?
Yeah, per day, probably about 15 to 20.
Okay,
I would say.
yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of a lot, but you know, you're gonna have to multitask and
Gotcha.
all kind of stuff. Anything else?
And then, how is the culture at the company?
Oh, it's great. It's very open. It's pretty laid back. You know, you don't have to like really dress up that much. It's really laid back. It's awesome.
Good. Well, thank you. Can I have your business card?
Yeah, sure. It's right here.
And then I'll give you my resume. Thank you, Drew.
Yeah, no problem. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.